What is up, everybody? I just want to give my quick review. I say quick, but it's never going to be quick. I always say quick. I don't know why I say it. But I'm going to give my review of the new Halloween movie. Saw the Thursday night preview of it. Gotta say, loved it. It was good. Very good. Definitely redeemed the franchise. And I'm recording this a couple days after seeing it. I was going to plan on doing it the same day or maybe the next day, but that didn't happen because I got home from the movie, fell asleep. It just never happened. But it was a very good movie. Didn't beat Venom in the box office, but came very close. 77 million. So it is the second biggest October opening ever. But it did... biggest opening for a horror movie with a female lead. Biggest opening, I think, with somebody over 55, a female over 55. So it did beat some records there, so that's kind of cool. But yes, very good movie, set 40 years after the first Halloween movie. So basically what it does is it basically ignores all the other movies after the first one, so it ignores 2 through Resurrection, and then ignores, the first 2 Rob Zombie movies, or the 2 Rob Zombie movies. But what I don't quite understand is that, and then what they kind of do is they retcon, or I think that's what they basically. It's like the first movie happened, but kind of what happened at the end of the movie didn't happen. They kind of remove that to kind of make it make sense. But when you come to find out that they're not even fucking related, Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, they're not even related in this new movie, which doesn't make any sense to me, because that's the whole reason he's going back to that's the whole reason for the movie, is that they're related. But what I didn't realize is that you don't realize they're actually related, or you don't find out they're related until the second movie. So the first movie, you don't even know they're related, which I'm like, I always kind of thought I always kind of knew they were related, but evidently you don't know that when you see the first movie that they're related. So it's like, okay, so that makes sense when you think about it after you see the other ones. Okay, yeah, they're related. She's related. Michael's her brother, but according to what I've seen him for this new movie, they are in no way related, which makes no sense. And then what's the fucking purpose? If they're not related, then what's the purpose? Why is he trying to kill her? So that's one thing that literally makes no sense to me, that they are not related in this movie. So It that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, what's the purpose of him trying to kill her, coming back 40 years later, her, trying to be prepared for him to come back if they aren't related? What's the purpose? That's what I don't get that. But yeah, that's the one thing that literally makes no sense to me. But other than that big plot hole there, the movie's good. One casting thing I have a problem with is Judy Greer in this movie. I don't know. She just seems out of place as Laurie's daughter. I don't know. I was gonna say, most of the movies I've seen her in, she's more of a funnier, kind of person. It's just, I don't think she was the best casting choice for Laurie's daughter. Other than that, everything was really good. One other thing I noticed in this one was that he killed a kid, which yes, if you've seen, 4, 5, I don't know if he does it in 6. I don't think he does it in 6, but in 4 and 5, he's chasing after Jamie, which is Laurie's daughter. So yeah, he's trying to kill a kid there, but he doesn't kill kids, which is kind of strange. Yeah, he kills teenagers, but he doesn't kill kids. So I think this is the first movie that I've seen him actually kill a kid. I don't know how old the kid was, but he wasn't a teenager. He was out with his dad, and snaps his neck. It's like, wow. I'm like, I think that's like the first time he's ever killed a kid. So, but yeah. Other than that, it was very good. Like I said, set 40 years after the first movie from 1978. Even though they're not related, she is prepared for Michael to come back. He evidently has been at this insane asylum or whatever for basically for 40 years, and basically it picks off these crime podcasters travel to see him. And I've only seen the one trailer. I know they release multiple trailers for movies, but I only tend to see whatever they show in the theater. And probably a majority of what you see in the trailer happens in the first 30 to 45 minutes of the movie, where they have the two people, the lady and the guy. And then she's in the bathroom and the teeth and all that stuff. Basically, that's like the first. Well, no, that happens a little bit later. But yeah, I was gonna say that happens in about the first half hour, 45 minutes of the movie. But yeah, there's some major gore in this movie, even though they said they weren't gonna have as much, or they were gonna kind of keep it, true to the original, where there wasn't very much gore in this. But there was some gory stuff. A guy's fucking face was ripped apart. It was like, oof. But other than that, good acting, good. Everything was good about it. Other than the plot holes. And a couple of times, which this is normal for any horror movie, but the fact that he just kills just random people, just like this, I think his first kill was no, as I say, that's not his first kill. Duh. I was like, oh no, duh. Of course that wasn't his first kill because he killed all the other people first. But once he gets his mask back, I think that was his first kill. He gets his hammer, and then hammers this lady to get a knife, and then leaves. And this lady's a mother, has a baby, just a baby chilling there, and now his kid is not gonna have a mother because Michael decided to kill it. It's like, that's so sad. And then he goes next door, while his lady's on this phone. And whenever she's talking, she's like, oh, you better lock the doors or whatever. So she's like, okay, I better do that. And then she pulls the shade down, and as she's looking out the window, he's creeping up behind her, fucking bangs her head, stabs her right, or actually no, from behind, stabs her right in the neck, and just knifes like, ugh, it's like, ugh. It's like, I hate when they have to kill people who have nothing to do with it, just bystanders. It's like, oh, I hate to see that. It's like, you always love it when people actually deserve to get killed, which generally that's different type of movie. But I'm rambling too much here. Anyways, love the movie. Definitely scarier than It, which I don't think it was supposed to be a scary movie to begin with. But it wasn't scary, but it was scarier than It. There weren't really any. Yeah, I can't really think of any real scary moments in the movie. Most time you kind of always saw it coming. But it was a good movie. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It was really good. I'm gonna give it a A-. I probably would rate it a little bit higher, possibly, maybe, I would still rate it a 4 out of 5, maybe a little bit higher than an A- if it didn't have that plot point of they're not related. if somebody can maybe clear that up for me, but that is what I saw, is that they are in no way related, which doesn't make any sense, because it's like I'm thinking I'm like, okay, they had to have come up with some way that they're related, but what I was reading is that they are not related in this movie, which it just doesn't make any sense, because it's like, then what's the purpose of the movie? What's the purpose of him trying to get to her if they aren't related? So, but other than that, good movie, good story, good gore, good ending. When you first see the ending, you're like, okay, this is going to be the end, which they were planning on it being the end. Because, like, I don't want to spoil too much there, but the way it starts, you're like, okay, he's going to be dead. And another thing in this one is he's not a supernatural force. He's not like, he actually can take damage. He gets shot in the hand. His fingers blow off. So, like, that was something that happened in the other movies, where he was like this supernatural being that could just basically get set on fire and shot and all this shit and just never die. But that, I was gonna say, that's not the case in this one. That, I think that somehow appears like in the sixth movie, where it's like, oh, the thorn of somebody and in this shit. That's like that's where, like, it really takes off. Like, he's like this supernatural being that can't be killed and all this shit. But that is not the case in these other ones, or in the new Halloween movie. He is a normal human being. You actually see the scars and shit from the past, or from the first movie. But yeah, you're like, okay, he's gonna die, and then you're like, okay, you don't see him anymore. He either fell down, or he got the fuck out of there, but it's like, I don't know how he would have gotten out of there, because this is like a fortress. I don't think you can get out of it. Maybe you can, but I was gonna say, this thing looked pretty locked down, like he was not gonna get out of it. But we all know how that is. And especially since this is the biggest opening for a Halloween movie ever, guaranteed they are going to be making more of them. And they even Jason Blum said that it all depends on how well this movie does. If it does really well, which it did, they are going to be making more movies. Because it's just so obvious that they're like, oh shit, we made more money on this one than any other Halloween movie ever. We're gonna make more of them. So, another thing I thought was kind of funny is that the newest Halloween movie is the first time since Halloween 3 that Universal has made it. So Universal made the third one. I don't know if they did the second one or not. There we go. Oh, Universal put out the second one. So, I don't know who put out the first one. I don't think Universal did the first one. It doesn't say that they did. Yeah, it doesn't say that they distributed it at all, so. So yeah, anyways, they hadn't made any Halloween movies since Halloween 3, because I think all the other ones after that were by Dimension. So, but anyways, I've been rambling on too long here. I've been going on for about 15 minutes. So, anyways, check out the new Halloween movie. It is amazing. If you liked any of the other ones in the past, if you've seen any of the other Halloween movies, enjoyed them, I think you'll really enjoy this one. It basically, yeah, like I said, it forgets all the other movies between 2 and Resurrection, and completely forgets the Rob Zombie remakes, because those are their own thing. But yeah, it definitely, I wouldn't say it ties up any loose ends or anything. It's basically just set 40 years after the first movie, and basically comprises of Laurie Strode trying to take down Michael, who is not her brother. No, they're no longer related. And maybe succeeds. We don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, 4 out of 5 stars for Halloween. A- score. A- out of an A. Well, grade average there. Yeah, good movie. Check it out. And doing some karate there. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews. And yeah. Anyways, later.